Welcome to Beyond the Veil. I am Adina. Cheers. It's Friday and I'm ready to swing. Pick up my girls and hit the body sing tonight. Oh, it's alright. So get it ain't Friday, is it? It's Tuesday, ain't it? Well, cheers. Feels like a Friday. This is is it a Cabernet or a red blend? That's a red blend. I actually like that better than the Cabernet. I don't know what brand it is. I would tell you guys. But anyways, welcome. Happy Tuesday. So, you guys want to talk about digs? Because I do. Let's talk about digs, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about digs. 8-inch digs. 8-yard digs. Let's talk about the digs. Okay? Jamie Foxx wanted us to talk about the digs. And he wanted us to know that the masses of the NFL be sizing up and auctioning off these players for the size of their hands, their feet, their height, their weight, and their dicks. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for these people. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this Tuesday. And thank you for YouTube for allowing us to talk about digs. Please allow me to speak to Jamie Foxx, Spirit. Allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Jamie. Can I conjure up his soul? Will it be able to speak for what's there? He said I can always speak for myself. Okay, all right. Jamie Foxx, Spirit, please allow me to conjure up the soul and the spirit of Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. It's like something that's in my mouth, but it shouldn't be. I hope it isn't a bug. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, Spirit. Can Jamie Foxx please speak to me about why you went and allowed us to see that video? Apparently it's an older video of before you were Jamie Foxx, I guess he was trying to say before you were the Jamie Foxx, or I don't know. I didn't hear it myself. I just scrolled it and went straight to the comments like I always do. Jamie Foxx, will you tell me what that video was about? Jamie Foxx and Spirit. Does the NFL... Okay, no. Spirit, did the man, I don't know his name, I'm not an NFL girl, on Jamie Foxx's video that was released today, was he talking about the size of a player's penile situation? Of his digs? Was the man talking about football, or was he sizing up this player's body, Spirit, his penis? And if so, why? And if so, why did Jamie Foxx release that video? Ooh. I had to try to figure out a good way to approach it, because you got to be careful the questions you ask. Those are the answers you'll get. And so frame your questions the right way so you can get the tea that you want. This was not... Jamie Foxx was trying to expose a thing. And I was hoping, well, I was expecting, because I know what the man said, and he wasn't talking about digs. No, he was talking about digs. Look, and I was expecting to see an Ace of Wands because it's a big phallus. I was expecting to see a phallus. Well, there's no bigger phallus than the Tower. That's the big boy. And it seems like Jamie was trying to crack open this Tower with this sudden, out of nowhere expose that shocked the world and shook, meaning exposed the two people in these towers. We don't know if we would have known that anybody was in the tower if it didn't get struck by lightning and catch on fire. It seems like someone is inspired by this recent movement to just go ahead and start exposing all of it. Let's just start exposing it all. Let's let it all out while we at it. Now imagine I said the devil card when I read Jay-Z and the NFL. Now I thought that they were going to be guilty by association with Jay-Z, but who knew that the both of you were going to be getting exposed? That's why it was the devil card, because everybody involved is getting exposed for the shenanigans. And it wasn't talking about digs and yardage if I got the devil card. Neither was it talking about digs or yardage when I got the Tower card. Because if I was asking about sports, and if he was talking about football, I would have gotten the Chariot. Because that's victory by will and force and dominance. Or even another card of athleticism. But the Chariot would have been a card about sports. Challenge it. I'm so psychic. It's not even funny. There's that big old Ace of Wands I saw in my mind before I started this. We're not talking about yardage here. Maybe if we were talking about baseball, I would have saw this as, okay, maybe he's talking about baseball. But no. Look at that. There's even a little head in there. Y'all see that? And out of the head sprouts new life, fertility on this wand. And look, ooh, look at that hand groping it. Ooh. Beyond the veil after dark. Welcome to my boudoir. Oh, it ain't even just the wire, y'all. I said it feel like a Friday, and I got some weed that's so sticky and stank. Woo. You NFL men and Jamie Foxx, y'all got me hot and bothered. Look at this. Look at these two big old bitches. Yeah, we're not talking about sports here. Jamie Foxx was trying to show us how these players are really chosen, how their value is really determined. I believe that this may have been spoken about before in the past. I'm sure it has, as a conspiracy theory that no one cared anything about. I believe that there's a book called The $40 Million Slave or something like that, that talks about the slave ownership of the NFL industry. And this also makes me think that Jamie Foxx may have tried to speak out about some things before, or maybe was preparing to and got silenced himself, even though he didn't get... You guys watch my Jamie Foxx video. I believe that he has something embedded in his spine that provides him a consciousness. It's like bringing somebody back to life after the dead, but through some sort of chip or AI. Not chip, not AI, but like some sort of microchip that makes a person have a AI consciousness, but they're never the same because they don't have the soul consciousness anymore, because they literally passed away, but was kept alive on a machine, allegedly, possibly according to my imagination, until they can put this thing inside of him that would cause him to have some sort of normal consciousness again, even though according to, nature, he would be considered gone, a robot by now. This is what this is. I don't call it a clone. I believe that technology is way beyond that, and they have microchips that can provide a consciousness for you. He was either going to speak out before or had begun his own sort of expose and was clipped. But it seems like, and this part is really my theory. It seems like there's parts, since the person was kept alive and they didn't fully go into any death state or decompressing state, all of their soul energy or memory or consciousness maybe didn't have time enough to evaporate before you guys brought him back. And so maybe, just maybe, he still has memories or things like that, or inclinations to rebel in ways that you guys were hoping. Because in my Jamie Foxx video, I felt like this is some new technology that they're trying out. Near future. Methinks that there's going to be conversations around what the NFL does to players. We're going to be talking about teams. The Three of Pentacles is a team. We're going to be talking about the teams. That's just that. It seems like these players are not really rewarded for their ability to play football because the game seems to be rigged. There's another game behind football that these players are used for. And they don't know that really until they're hoarded into the league. Like sheep. They make a lot of money. But it seems like just playing football isn't, like I said, like it isn't the only game that they're required to play. There's another game that goes on underneath the table that they're required to perform for all of that money. Because in truth, we see better Little League games. We have a better time at college games. High school football games are lit, Look at the way a lot of these NFL players are forced to dress these days. I don't know if they're forced. They don't seem forced. I won't say forced, but I think there's something behind that. And methinks I'm seeing it here in the cards. I'm trying to... I've had a new relationship with the Nine of Pentacles. I've had a new perspective of it. It's a very smug card. This person is very smug. All of these cups are theirs. All of these pleasures are theirs. Look at all these pleasures I've aligned up for myself. And who knows what these pleasures really are, because we can't see what's in the cup and we can't see what's behind the curtain. But whatever it is, it brings this man joy. What we saw in that video is one of, obviously he's a team owner, I believe, or the head of the NFL or something like that. But he's one of the, I'm going to the auction, or, let me bring him on my team. I'm trying to say, this is pimp energy. But not just pimp energy. This man loves his product. This man loves football because of the foots and the balls and the digs, especially the 8-inch ones, not the 8-yard ones. That's too much. Okay, that's too much. Okay, 8 yards now. I know you might like to try, but don't. You won't. You'll go to glory. 8 inches though. 8-inch digs. Now that is right up my alley, baby. Even a 9-inch dig. Ooh, that's even better. Ooh. Ooh, even better. Get it wetter. I'm talking about cups, you guys. That's a water sign. You know, wet water. You know. External to this, he is trying to make it go away, and he thinks Jamie Foxx is being punished in some kind of way. But because Jamie Foxx isn't really Jamie Foxx, it doesn't matter. And methinks that this is going to negatively affect the football players because a lot of their tea might be spilled and people are going to look at them in a different way. Mixed feelings about the situation. Some people may look at some of them as victims. Some people may look at them as complicit because of the money that's involved. Either way, it's some football players right now that are a little nervous. Now, this Queen of Swords and the hopes and fears, I'm not sure why it's the Queen of Swords, but there's a woman that they're hoping maintains some sort of silence, that if she were to speak, she could have a lot of legal tea or factual tea. So I don't know who she is, but the outcome, some woman is going to talk. Maybe someone on the platform will interview someone who gives this more energy. But there's going to be a woman who wants to give this topic more light. I see something being exposed. Let's start with the Tower card. The problem is that everybody is supposed to look at football like a good, wholesome family, all-American sport. And they are, going to make it seem like Jamie Foxx said something that he didn't mean, or there was a miscommunication, but this is a scramble to cover up. It seems like why players are traded, and the trade of football. That's what I hear. The trade. Football is seen as some sort of trade of some sort. These men are up for grabs for various reasons. It seems like this man feels like, see, this is why you got murked, allegedly, in the first place. You were better off. They should have left you where you were. I think he's being punished or spoken down on, Jamie Foxx, right now. He's like someone's little experiment right now. And so it doesn't even matter. That man is saying either to Jamie or to Jamie's handlers, like, y'all should have left him in the state that he was when what made y'all even want to bring him back anyways? See what he's done? And this is a Tower moment we're talking about. So they're definitely scrambling. The challenge, Ace of Wands. The challenge is that people heard dicks, allegedly. And if it were a Justice card, I would say that we really heard the wrong thing. But no, whatever he's saying publicly to clean it up, he's not telling the truth. Here's an Empress. Behind the scenes. Ooh. That gives me Jamie Foxx's handler. His child's mother, methinks. The ex-military one. I talk about her all the time. She's supposed to keep him. She's his handler, allegedly. Or his daughter who recently got married. He has a female handler. I don't know if it's his daughter's mother or his daughter herself that's supposed to keep him in line and handle him. like, since we let him, you know, stay this way, and because he's an experimental project, allegedly, and I'm talking about Jamie Foxx in my imagination, we did you a favor by, you know, giving him this technology that lets you have Jamie Foxx, but we give you is specific instruction manuals on how to work this thing. Recent past. He thinks that Jamie Foxx was trying to walk away from either the industry or his participation in certain things, and he was trying to walk away with evidence. 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups. I don't know if Jamie Foxx was sent somewhere when he was sent somewhere, maybe Atlanta, to film that film. They sent him there to film the film, but also to do something else to him, because I'm looking at the card that I was explaining was his procedure. That's what he was really sent to film that film for, and he did get sick in it. The irony was that it was about a clone, and that was supposed to be irony. It was meant to kind of expose it. I don't know why. It's some kind of sick joke, like, how we stopped him from whatever you thought you was going to do to bring, you know, have a one-up on us. You don't have a one-up on us. We've been doing this, Jamie. You ain't smarter or stronger than the machine that was here before and will be here after you. 3 of Pentacles in the near future. Wheel of Fortune. They may have teammates, or they may have some people that come out and help them clean this up. Death in reverse, so it doesn't go too far. They'll find a way to defend themselves. Seems like some things will come out, maybe interviews or something that they might just plan. It seems random and harmless, but it's to be good PR for the NFL. And it may not be like overt PR. 9 of Cups. This activity will continue. It's just for some reason now, the owners or that man is, all the men are kind of on guard, maybe more cautious, upset, definitely. There's anger here. Very, very much anger, because this activity will go on. See, this is sports, but it's in reverse. These men, methinks, have to perform things with whomever. Maybe can't, something about their contracts when they sign them. They find out after they sign that the job that they thought they were signing up for when they were kids, what they always worked towards, wasn't that, because this is a relationship business, allegedly. And it's like you already signed a contract, so you can be sued if you don't perform, and certain things are put in a performance clause that maybe they overlook or don't see. I don't know, something like that. All right, outcome. Who is this Queen of Cups? Someone isn't going to believe whatever story and PR that the NFL puts out, and they're going to want to try to share what really goes on in the NFL, how they auction off these men and really enslave them to do strange things with their 8.5-inch digs for the millions of dollars they get. Someone's going to want to talk about it. And then there may be hopes to stop this person's career. It's like they're already They already had to deal with this Nicki Minaj situation and Jay-Z. And maybe, just maybe, yeah, the outcome is there is a woman who's going to want to shed more light to that story, but that's after the NFL tries to put their spin on it. All right, love you guys.